In this video, I want to show you how I make my YouTube videos. So let's go. Hey folks, AJaytheCEO here. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, thanks for stopping by. And on this channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I've gotten this question tons of times, and I just haven't had an opportunity to do it. So I want to give you a quick run through of how I make the videos that I do here. So again, before I get started, please excuse the mess. I don't have, excuse the mess, just put it that way. So let's take you behind the camera. All right, so here is my main system. And I was actually doing a video about it, but I just didn't do anything about these cases because I just got this one. This is my main video editing system. This is running the Ryzen 9 3900X. with a RTX 2070, 32 gigs of memory, and this is what I do with all my stuff here to make all my videos and stuff. This is my live streaming system, which is running a Ryzen 5 3600, a GTX 1660, a 500 gigabyte hard drive just for storage, as well as a 512 gigabyte NVMe. And for the person who left a comment, yes, that is my laundry over there. All right, so this is the system right here that is running OBS, and as you can see, I am recording, and this is what I'm using to record all of my mixes of everything that I do. I have my A10 Mini right now that has my Sony camera that I normally use plugged in. Then this is the Panasonic that you're looking at right now that's plugged in. This is my PlayStation that's still hooked up. And normally these other two HDMIs are my video editing system or my mini ITX system that's right under there. I don't know if you can see it, that's on my ASRock A300. This one is for my video editing system, so that way I can capture that display. This is for whatever system I decide to plug into if I want it in here. Now, I have two connections out right now. The HDMI out from my A10 Mini is what is going into OBS, and that is what I'm using to capture with the Intensity Pro 4K. I still use the USB out, but as people have said to me before, the HDMI out gives a better, cleaner picture than the USB, and you know, that's fine. So for me, I go either way, but sometimes when I'm trying to record, because I have two outputs, I will use the Intensity Pro to capture, but then the USB out, I would plug into my USB hub, which goes into my main video editing system that's here. So I can be recording here, but then also using the output from USB to show up on a different screen. So I use that when I'm doing Zoom calls, doing a Facebook Live on the For Me Media group, when I'm doing consultations, anything like that. So I'm using my whole setup here. Now here's my Logitech C920 that I still use on occasion. And then this is just a regular monitor, with actually a regular TV, a 32-inch Vizio smart TV that is hooked up to my PlayStation that's on the floor right there with my stick of deodorant and my journal. And then I use this for my secondary monitor, and that's mainly it. That's my full setup. So when I record, and I normally set this monitor here, this is the portable 15.6 Toposh, whatever, portable monitor that I can use if I needed a third display. And there's my Stream Deck that is linked to OBS. You see there's my starting, there's my intro. So if I hit that right now, you'll see the intro come up. but then I have it set to all of my scenes right here. So it makes it easier for me to go through. There's my live stream button if I wanted to, and I'm recording right now. And there's my end. I can turn the mic off, and that's what I didn't mention. Here's my Behringer 5-channel mixer that's coming out over USB. And I have my Rode wireless that you're hearing right now is coming through that, and the USB is being married inside of OBS, and that is what you're picking up right here is my audio. So this is my setup that I do when I'm recording everything. And what I normally do is I just capture whatever here, like I'm doing right now, record everything on here. And I actually going to be doing a tour about this later. I actually have, I might as well show you. All right, so back here is my networking miniature closet, if you want to call it that. And this is where I'm using unified gear. That's a 24-port switch, router, all this other stuff. I have 2 Synology drives with a bunch of, with 4 external USBs there as well, extended drives. So this is running 4, actually this is running, I got 14 terabytes of storage right here. This is for my main capture of video. And then all of these are archives. Then this Synology is running a 4 terabyte, and this is for more personal stuff like music, photos, things like that. And I'm actually going to be upgrading this switch and everything later today because something's supposed to be coming in for that. That's the Unified Dream Machine Pro that I'm going to be switching that out with. And then that's one of my access points right there. My Lego stuff right there. And that's there's the ASRock A300 that I was talking about. There is my green screen that you see on occasion is right there on the floor behind me. And then there's another access point right there that I really don't need. I just have them both plugged in. All right. Now, with all of that being said, I have my computer and everything routed into here. And just like I'm doing right now, I record everything in OBS. I export that stuff onto my Synology drive, the big one that stores all of my footage that I'm getting ready to edit. I put that on the network, and then I pull that stuff into my system here where I do DaVinci Resolve. I come in here and I have my stuff separated based on projects, the stuff that I'm working on. But any of my personal stuff like YouTube videos, this is where you see the content of what I'm making. So like this was the NZXT H510 video that I was doing that y'all are not gonna see because it didn't come out the way I really wanted it to. And now let me go over to monitor 2, and that would be easier for y'all to see. So when I started here, what I do is I map over to that storage area, which I call media dump, where I have work that I've done, and I just bring over the files, like the videos that I am working on that I just finished recording. That is in this folder right here. And I just bring that stuff over into my project. And let's actually walk through that whole project since I'm already doing this. So let's make a new folder. So this is, and I normally put my topic of what I've made for that video. I put the date and the topic, which is adding graphics to pre-recorded videos, something like that. All right, so I bring all this stuff over, and now I have this folder, and I sort it by date. That's what makes it easy for me. I bring that into my project here, and then I start loading all of my assets. So this is the bundle that I made with all my graphics. So I just put it in a folder. So I just bring it over here, and that has all my transitions, music, lower thirds, graphics, all the stuff that we've talked about. So like in here, this is my end scene. So if I play it, that's what you see here at the end. If I do my like, subscribe, and share, that's what you see here. And then we have my lower thirds, which I'm on version 7 at this point now. So I come in here and just play that, and that's where you see all of those graphics there. Now, and then I just walk through and then piece all of this stuff together, and then I export it out, upload it to YouTube, and that's it. So that was just a quick sneak peek at how I do the stuff that I do with my system here. And like I said, I have a lot of stuff here, and maybe I'll have a more formal way of doing all this and showing you the full process of it. But for those who wanted to know, that's how I do it. So if you like this type of content, I appreciate a like, consider subscribing, and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ. We'll see you on the next video. Later.